Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be discussing about the third part of the 6th anniversary, when to expect it, what to expect, and what content could we get in between the part 3 and part 2 based, kind of like what Zenkai is, if any unique equipment and stuff like that. So first of all, let's get the big question out of the way, when the third part will start. We'll look at the 5th anniversary second part for that. As you can see, we first of all got the Gammas and Piccolo, the big guy. Gammas were good, Orange Piccolo was decent. As you can see, it started on the 21st of June last year. Same for both, dual banners. Now, going to the calendar of last year is 2024, 2023. 21st June, the second last Wednesday. When did we get the part 2 banner for this anniversary? 19 June. 19 June. This year 19 June is the second last Wednesday, same as that. Now let's see when the reveals and stuff for the part 3 Ultra was. 11th July. 11th July for some, it might be 12th July based on your time zones, you can see that. 11th July. 11th July is basically the second Tuesday, or basically you could say there's a 3-week gap. Now let's move on to this year. 3-week gap. 26th 1 week, 3rd 2nd week, 10th is the 3rd week. So on the 9th of July we should be getting the reveals and stuff for the part 3 Ultra, and on 10th of July the banner will drop. So now this is clear enough, we can clear up these tabs. Now talking about the content we can get, one thing is pretty clear, it's gonna be, first of all, I know there are a lot of people saying it could be dual ultras. We have got part 1 dual LFs, part 2 dual LFs this anniversary. I would hope not, because ultra banners, okay, let's look at any ultra banner. Can we open it up? Summons, yeah, let's look at Majin Boos and Janembas. Look at this banner, no pity, 1000 per step, and there are 3 steps in total. The rate of an ultra is 0.35, not good, not good. Look at the featured characters for the past, not good. Unfeatured, why does unfeatured even matter? For the Janemba banner, again, the problem is the ultra banners do not have good value apart from the main character. And yes, the main character will always be busted. I expect the same to happen this year, the best character in the game to be the ultra. So if it's a dual ultra, it would be a lot more problematic for everyone. Pay to play players, free to play players. The game will be messed up in terms of balance. I do expect if they want to go for a double ultra, it might happen next anniversary. It's too soon for that. They are still not releasing ultra in a regular monthly pace for it to be dual ultras. And yes, I know we are 1 ultra short of last year. Last year there were 3 ultras between the Legends Fest and the 5th anniversary. This year there are only 2. But I still don't think we'll get double ultra. So now talking about which unit we can expect. We got this equipment for a GT character, Ultra Mega Shenron free to play. This equipment is first of all busted. It's a Zenkai on its own. This is one hint towards GT. Now let's go towards the tag. Now I do expect it to be GT. Why? Because Toshi said first of all in the first reveal stuff, GT will get buffed throughout the year. GT didn't get an ultra during its campaign, and that was done on purpose. It's pretty obvious. And obviously I don't want it and it could be Majin Vegeta as people are saying, because Majin Buu has been buffed, or it could be any saga from movies. The problem is the Majin Buu saga character, what you can get Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 GOKU. I don't want it to be Sun family. Even if it's from GT, I would be hyped if it's Super Saiyan 4 GOKU or it's a Super Saiyan 3 GOKU, but Sun family is too toxic at the moment. Or if it's Majin Vegeta, it could be an anti-Sun family buff for Majin Vegeta. Considering Legends pattern, they don't trust any character other than a Sun family or a fusion warrior character to bring in the big money until and unless it's from a recent movie like Superhero, Gammas and Orange Piccolo. They were new characters. Otherwise it's always been Sun family and fusion warrior characters. So I expect it to be GT, either Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now talking about the color of the unit. If you notice, the pattern in GT got buffed. We got a red premium character, Super 17, yellow, Super Baby 2, blue, GT Kid Goku, and we got a green very good Zenkai Super Saiyan for Gogeta. This means, and the Ultra which got the free to play equipment was red, which means I don't think red will be a color option, neither will yellow because baby is quite new. I don't think they'll like to replace him. And blue, let's look at blue. GT Kid Goku. They could replace him, but I think he's one of those LF17 characters, the MVP 17, who will be core on the team because of his endurance, support and stuff, and tanking. Now look, if it's Super Saiyan for Gogeta, as you can see, purple is the only unit in GT which do not have a LF. Look at this from the start. No LF purple, no ultra purple, nothing. Purple has been a dry color for GT. Let's look at Fusion Warrior, because if it's Super Saiyan for Gogeta, it will go both ways. We have a red ultra, but we also have two very good other red units which are better than Super Vegito. Blue Vegito at the moment, Super 17 and Multimaster, so red is covered. Let's look at yellow. We literally got a new LF in the part 1, so not gonna be yellow. Let's look at blue. We have a blue character. In green there are two characters. Revival Pycon into Super Gogeta. I know they're not that good enough, and we also have Super Saiyan for Gogeta, same as GT. Now, it could be green, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even in GT, we only have one green Super Saiyan for Gogeta. But for Fusion Warrior, if you look at it, this stack's oldest viable purple unit is Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which released in 2022. Which is why I will go for an Ultra Super Saiyan for Gogeta purple character, or Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which will be purple, because let's be honest, Sun family has every character. They have a red Beast, they have a yellow UI, they have a purple Ultimate Gohan, they have a green Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Ultra. In blue they have this guy. I don't think Sun family lacks any good unit in the color. Let's be honest, it's Sun family for legend, so purple is the way to go. Now, considering we have got the two units out of the way, Super Saiyan for Gogeta and Super Saiyan for Goku. Now the art from the thumbnail has been taken from PLZs. As you can see, he makes brilliant arts. You should all follow him on Twitter. I'll post the link to his Twitter page down below. Now, talking about the events, I expect there to be one Zenkai in between. You know, if we go for last year's, let's look at this. We got a Zenkai between the part 2 and part 3. We got an LF Zenkai Bardock which buffed UI Goku. This year we haven't got any Zenkai for that, so I expect one Zenkai to be in this slot, which will buff the element factor of the Ultra. Okay, let's look at the character list, because they could literally Zenkai anyone. Non-Zenkai, let's go LFs. Yeah, purple Zenkai character. Let's look at the old one. It could be him, Revival Gohan, purple Sun family Zenkai buffer, or it could be them. You know, they could buff purple Saiyan, would work for both Gogeta and Goku. Apart from this, I don't know. Yellow Gogeta, no, not in this time slot. Yellow Puddle, no. He's a future buffer and I don't want him to get buffed. He will make hybrids toxic. Can these guys get a Zenkai? No. No. And if a one person sparking is gonna get a Zenkai, I expect it to be a unit from GT or whatever tag. If it could be Majin Buu Saga, then it will be one person sparking for Majin Buu Saga. If it's from GT, as I've said, Gogeta or Goku, it could be, according to me, either these, Nova or Ice Shenron, or Sin Shenron. Yeah, these three make a good shout. Or it could be Majoob. Majoob is a good shout. The Zenkais, I feel they mostly reserved for characters who are not hype enough on their own. Because let's be honest, we have got all PO Zenkais, not a single PO LF premium character since the 3rd anniversary. Either they are coming in the form of Zenkais, or they are coming in between the monthly LFs or the ultras, not the monthly ultras. Thank God there is no monthly ultras at the moment. Now, talking about one more thing. As you can see, it's 2024. Next week, 3rd of July, I do expect next week in the reset to get a new character, free to play one, which they mentioned in the part 2 reveals. He can switch to dark element character. His kit would be interesting to read. So I do expect him to drop at the next reset. I do also expect one more platinum equipment, which will be the main hint. for an LF character. According to me, it could be that character which gets the platinum equipment tag force. Yes, I expect them to get a platinum equipment. These guys, they do deserve a platinum equipment. They are good enough, and I do believe a platinum can help them go to top 10, because what they lack at the moment is cover nullification after the opponent loses a character, a bit more damage reduction, and they could cancel buff when an enemy uses a rush or a blue card in ultimate, because they already have this. Inflicts no switches for 4 times, shorten LS upon by 10. Cancel buff effects, and I believe they will be back in the meta because they have this. This is a very good ability, by the way. Applies the following effect to self. Minus 20% to sustain damage cut if you have a defeated battle member, and just when you enter battlefield you already have minus 40% to enemy sustain damage cut. This is bigger than the damage inflicted one. By the way, this is basically you ignore 60% of the damage reduction of the opponent, which is huge. So they will get a plat according to me. So the platinum equipment's covered, a free to play characters. Now I have already said the character will be Ultra Gogeta 4 or Ultra Goku 4, Super Saiyan 4. And the problem with me going for Super Saiyan 4 Goku is because of this guy and this guy alone. Because if you follow the pattern, the first Seminable Ultra Legends Fest 2021 was Gogeta, Super Gogeta. Then the anniversary, which was next to it, for 4th one, we got Super Vegito. Okay, you can see a pattern. So then the next Legends Fest 2022, we got this guy, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Then the 5th anniversary, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So Goku is standing in this pose, the UI pose, and as you can see, let me open the characters again. They both have a similar pose, they are looking at the front. Okay, let's look at this. He has a similar pose and he has a little opposite pose. They're both facing to different directions. UI is on purpose facing this direction. I do believe the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I would want it to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because fuck Sun Family Ball Legends, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be facing the opposite direction. You know, kind of like his moon pose where he first transformed to Super Saiyan 4 Goku or whatever pose they go for. So I do it, and I expect Legends Festival 2024 to have Part 3 Ultra as either Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, whichever doesn't get released this anniversary. Now, we have covered the Ultra and the stuff, and I also expect everyone's favorite character which has not got a Zenkai, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, to get a Zenkai at the end of the anniversary. Like, this will be the slot in which Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got a Zenkai. He got the Zenkai at the end of the anniversary. Sorry about that. Legends Festival. He will get the Zenkai at the end of the anniversary. He will be a good Zenkai buffer for the Tag Blue boys. The 2.0, the yellow fusing one. This covers basically all of the anniversary. I don't think there's anything left for me to cover. So yeah, these two characters are the one I'm going for. Purple. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a more likely chance to be the Ultra, but I would want it to be a fusion warrior character or any character which doesn't buff Sun Family. But there is also one more problem. You could literally use Ultimate Gohan and Rat Hand Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and just later slot the new Ultra. So I don't think it matters which Ultra comes. It could be him, could be him. The more likely chance for me is him. We will get the first Super Saiyan 4 Ultra in the game. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.